Hello Lemurites, welcome to your science class. You may be wondering seeing a new face in front of you. Do you? I'm your new science teacher. My name is Tinu Raphy and I'm sure most of you love to study science. And in this chapter we are learning about plants which we see around us. I'm sure you will be loving this chapter. In this chapter you have learned about type of plants, parts of plants, parts such as root system, stem, root modification, stem modification, till that you have learned in your previous classes. In today's class, we are going to learn about leaves. We will learn about the parts of leaves, venation and relationship between venation and root system. So I welcome all of you students to my class. Let's start. So in today's class, we are going to discuss about leaves. And I'm sure all of you have observed leaves on plants around us. So I have also brought few leaves to your class. Leaves are thin, flat, lateral structures attached to the stem region of the plant. And leaves are commonly known as kitchen of plants because the chlorophyll content in the leaf help the plant to prepare food. So I have also illustrated a diagram on the board. Let's learn the parts of leaves used in this diagram. The leaf is attached to stem and here this is the stem region and leaf is attached to the leaf node. To the leaf node of the stem, the leaf is attached by petiole. This small projection which attached the leaf to the stem region is called petiole. The flat green part of the leaf is called lamina. So here you can see leaf is attached to the stem and leaf arises from a leaf node. The leaf is attached to the stem by petiole. This region is called petiole and the flat surface of the leaf is called leaf lamina. And this petiole continues to the leaf as midrib. Petiole continues as midrib. Midrib at the center of the leaf. And this midrib branches out as veins. Midrib branches out as veins. And veins form networks. And through these veins, the food materials, water and minerals are transported. So when you observe a leaf, you can see petiole. The petiole of the leaf extend to the leaf as midrib and the midrib is getting divided into veins and these veins form a network. To these networks, the water and minerals are getting transported. And certain leaves like the leaf of hibiscus is having leaf margins. These margins are the border of leaf. So this is all about the parts of leaves. That is, the leaf is attached to the stem by petiole and the petiole extend as midrib. Midrib divides against as a network of veins. Thin flat region of the leaf is called a lamina. Leaf arises from the leaf base and certain leaves have leaf margins. Now let's go through the textbook, page number 61. Teacher will read the portion. Kindly underline the important points. Parts of leaf. A leaf grows on the stem at the node. It is attached to the stem by the means of a stalk called petiole. The flat green parts of a leaf is called lamina or leaf blade. The petiole continues the leaf as a thick midrib in the center. The midrib on either side branches out as veins to form a network. The veins transport water, minerals and food. Now I want all of you students to look around you. You can see different kinds of plants and you may find few difference among the leaf of the plants. For examples, I have two plants in my hands. When I observe both these plants, I find huge difference in the leaves. Students, let's observe the leaves of these plants. Here you can see midrib and veins in a network pattern. Midrib and veins in a network pattern. Whereas in this plant, you can see the midrib and the veins are showing a parallel nature. Veins are parallel in nature. Midrib and veins are showing a parallel nature. The arrangement of veins in a leaf blade or lamina is called venation. The arrangement of veins on lamina is called venation. Now, as we observed in both these plants, venations are two types. First one is a reticulate venation. And the second one is a parallel venation. In reticulate venation, the veins are arranged on lamina in a net-like pattern. So the examples for the leaves plate venation is hibiscus, rose, cabbage, neem, lime, etc. And in parallel venation, the veins are parallel to the midrib. This is commonly seen in banana, bamboo, palm tree, etc. So we have learned the parts of leaves and also about venation. Venation is the arrangement of veins on leaf lamella, and there is two types of venation. First one is reticulate venation. In reticulate venation, the veins are arranged in a net-like pattern on leaf lamella. And in parallel venation, the veins are arranged parallel to the midrib. An example for reticulate venation is rose, cabbage, lime, etc. An example for parallel venation is bamboo, paddy, palm, etc. Now let's read the definition for venation from your textbook. That is page number 61. Venation, the arrangement of veins on leaf blade or lamella is called venation. It is following two types. First one is reticulate venation. When the veins form net-like pattern on lamina in a leaf, the venation is called reticulate venation. Example: people, China rose, mustard, cabbage, lime, neem, lychee and mango tree. Now, parallel venation. When the veins run parallel to the midrib or parallel to each other, the venation is called parallel venation. This is commonly seen in leaves of bamboo, banana, sugarcane, palm tree. Now students, we have learned about two types of roots. Which are the root systems we learned? Yes, taproot system and yes, fibrous root system. We have learned about the characteristics of taproot system and fibrous root system. Here, venation have certain relation with the root system. That is, by observing the venation of the plant, we can predict the root system of that plant. So by this, you can predict the nature of the root system without digging the soil. Relationship between the leaf and the root system goes like this. The plants with reticulate venation have taproot system. So the plants with reticulate venation have taproot system, whereas the plants with parallel venation have fibrous root system. So the plants with parallel venation have fibrous root system. Now let's observe few plants and see whether this relationship is true or not. So I have brought few plants to your class. This plant is having a reticulate venation, and when you observe the root system, you can see a primary root and few secondary roots. So primary roots and secondary roots are present in which type of root system? Yes, this is a taproot system. So in this plant it has reticulate venation, it has taproot system. Now let's observe our second plant. See the venation of this plant. Yes, this is having a parallel venation. That is, the veins are parallel to the midrim. It is having a parallel venation. Now let's observe its root system. It doesn't have any primary roots. It's having a fibrous root system. So the plant with parallel venation have fibrous root system. Now I will show you few plants. You have to tell me which is the venation of the leaves of those plants and which is the form of the root system. Yes, students, let's observe this plant. What is the nature of the leaves? They are showing, yes, parallel venation, isn't it? I hope all of you have got it right. Now, let's observe the root. Do it have any primary roots? So, what is the kind of root it has? Yes, it is having a fibrous root, isn't it? It is having a fibrous root system. Now, let's observe this plant. What is the type of leaf? See, it is like network, isn't it? The veins are like network. So it is, yes, reticulate venation. I hope you understood. It is a reticulate venation. Now, what is the type of root? Here you can see a primary root, and here you can see secondary roots. The secondary roots are attached to the primary root. And this type of root system is called what? Yes, taproot system. So students, in today's class we have learned about leaves, the part of leaves, the venation, the type of venation, and what is the relationship between the venation and root system. Let's rewind what we have learned in today's class by using a digi video.
The leaf. The leaf is a flattened, thin, green lateral structure attached to the stem. It is also known as the kitchen of the plant, as it manufactures food with the help of chlorophyll present in it. Parts of a leaf. A leaf grows on the stem at a node. It is attached to the stem by means of a stalk called petiole. The flat green portion of the leaf is called the lamina or leaf blade. The petiole continues in the leaf as a thick midrib in the center. The midrib on either side branches out as veins to form a network. The veins transport water, minerals, and food. Venation. The arrangement of veins on leaf blade or lamina is called venation. It is of following two types: reticulate venation, parallel venation. Reticulate venation. If the veins form a net-like pattern on the midrib in a leaf, the venation is called reticulate venation. This is commonly seen in the leaves of the peepal, China rose, mustard, cabbage, lemon, neem, lychee, and mango trees. Parallel venation. If the veins run parallel to the major midrib and parallel to each other, the venation is known as parallel venation. This is commonly seen in the leaves of the bamboo, banana, sugarcane, and palm trees.
Before ending the class, I would like to give you a small homework. For that, I want all of you to take your textbook, page number 64. Two multiple choice questions are given there. So before next class, kindly go through that questions and do it as homework. Children, don't forget to read the text. See you in next class. Thank you.